Hi everyone, my name is Damien. I am class of 2022, Fall Rome 2019, and I have been asked to share my experience of the 5 or 10 day mission trip with you all for fall break when you guys are out there. So, just so you guys know, first, there are usually two options, and they're all prearranged to go to either Romania or Albania. I believe that Romania is only a woman's option because it's run by nuns, and so I think that the convent doesn't allow men into their quarters because that's where the women do have to sleep for that one. And I think that there's one other like that, maybe Elbasan, Albania, but I'll get to that soon. So, past mission trips were always at orphanages, elementary schools, things like that. I personally went to a very small village in the mountains of Albania called Fan, and what happens is that you buy your own ticket, so make sure you have the incentive to do that first. And you can either go for 5 days or 10 days. And that just depends, if you only want to be there for 5 days and then hang around Europe for the other half and cruise around, that's what I personally did. If you want to stay for all 10 days, it is a really formative experience, and I would recommend that as well. So you get your ticket, you board the plane, and it's just like, Albania, let's go. And you ship out, and when you arrive, everything is prearranged as well. So the religious over there will escort you in, and you will go to the Papal Nuncio, which is pretty much, if you don't know, it's like a consulate for the Vatican. And the guy who runs that is American. He spoke perfect English to us. He had an excellent dinner waiting for us, and it was pretty extraordinary, the things that he has to say and share with us. And when that was over, we headed over into the village. One of the sisters brought us in, and that's where she stayed. And her name was Malter Elda, which translates into Sister Elda. And so we went there, and really what we did personally up in those mountains was bring food up to people who were a little bit older and couldn't go down into the town to buy it. Just visiting, checking in on people, things like that. It was a really rural community with a lot of walking. Um, I know that the second mission trip, which was more in the middle of the country, Elbasan, I believe they worked in an orphanage. And then Saranda, which is the third option of Albania, all the way in the south, I believe that was an elementary school. And so you have those three weighed out. The option to Romania, I believe, was an orphanage as well, I believe for disabled children as well. And again, that was women only. I believe Elbasan is as well. But you have everything prearranged for you. They hang out, you get to know people. Everyone that I met in that country was just extraordinary. I'm really glad that I did it. I kind of came in with the mentality of just like, well, when's the next time I'll ever go to a place like Albania, right? Like I should probably just check it out and kind of have a story. And it was so much more than that. It was really just pretty incredible. So if that's something you would consider a mission trip, I would definitely recommend those options. There are at least 4 of them by the time you guys get in, maybe more. And yeah, have fun on your Rome semester. Wish you all the best.